to Joseph here, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully there isn't any static in the background, because I'm trying a new headset, so I do apologize if you guys can barely hear me or can't hear me at all. But very much it's a new revised version of my Harpie deck profile. Uh, I do apologize for any noise in the background, but I'm just trying to get the video up before we go into Invasion of Vengeance, because I will be buying packs from that. I'll also be doing a sneak peek this weekend, and hopefully I pull some good stuff, because I'm going to be trying to finish the Monthos deck and get a deck profile up for that before the weekend as well. So let's get into the Harpie deck profile. I know a lot of people are waiting to see what else I've done to that. So first, I'm still rocking my set of Harpie channelers. One of the best monsters in the deck. Pitching a Harpie card, so summon a Harpie card from the deck in defense mode. You can get optimum plays out of her by pretty much using every Harpie monster in the deck. If you control Dragon or play any of the dragons, her level will change to 7. Optimally, most people just go for Harpie's pet and then use him for rank 7 plays into Draco Sag, Big Eye, and Master of Blades, and Red Eye's Flare. So that's Harpie Chandler. Harpie Dancer is also my next Harpie I'm running at 3. Harpie Dancer is pretty much here to utilize her bounce effect, which is really broken with Harpie's Hunting Ground, because you can bounce the Harpie monster, put the monster back on board, and for additional normal summon of a wind monster due to Dancer's effect. So you can discard a Harpist, play Harpie Dancer off of Chandler, bounce the Chandler, and put another Harpie or another wind monster on board, and then you can just pretty much have tons of monsters to defend your Harpie setup with that. And she's really good with Harpie's Hunting Ground, because she gets under the bottomless, she can pop under Hunting Ground, so she can get rid of back row threats. And having the 3 of is just another addition to the deck, because you can abuse his third party. Harpie Harpist, of course, are pretty much generic searcher for wind monsters. She can search for level 4 or lower, level 4 winged beasts that have 15 or less attack. So she can be opted in decks like Gusto, Mist Valley, Black Wings. So you can search for a lot of the tuners and a lot of the main staples. With Harpies, you can search for Harpie Dancer, Harpie Queen, and Harpie Lady 1, 2, 3, or Harpie Lady herself. So her other effect is pretty much a bounce effect. If she's normal summon and you control another winged beast, you can bounce the winged beast in the face up monster your opponent controls back to him. But most people don't normally use that. You just use her for the search effect. Next, Harpie Lady 1, which I'm still rocking 3 of. I was going to drop a Harpie 1 to play Cyber Harpie, but I like the 3 of for the additional attack boost. And of course, like Harpie Lady, Harpie 2, Harpie 3, and Cyber Harpie, they're all Harpie Lady. So these are pretty much my elegant Aegis targets. Harpie Queen is the last of my Harpie Ladies. Pretty much my Field Spell Searcher and my 19 beater all in one. For my non-Harpies, I'm still running one Zephyros Key Elite, just a pretty good staple winged beast monster in the main deck. I am testing out Storm, various statue of the Storms, as a lockdown target with Swallow's Nest, which has become really good in some testing. But at the moment, I'm not going to run it. I'm probably going to side the Storm statues as an optimal play, but Zephyros is a really good monster to utilize when you want to bounce stuff back and use it again, and then exceed with Zephyros to make stuff like Ice Beast zero time. Then my last 2 monsters are maxi, just here for draw power. Alright, so for my spells, it's going to be a very low spell count, and it's primarily because I gave a lot of attention to my traps. So I have Triple Hysteric Sign. This is pretty much the most powerful spell currently for Harpies, because if it's sent from hand or field to the graveyard, you can add 3 Harpie cards with a different name from your deck to your hand. Optimally, you can get Harpie Queen, Harpie Chandler, Harpie Dancer. You can get Harpie Harpies, Harpie Chandler, Harpie Dancer. Primarily, you're going to get Chandler and then some other support cards. Or if you already have Chandler off of the Harpies, you can go get 3 more Harpie cards to support this in that sense. As well as when you activate it, you can add Elegant Egotist. That's the only reason why a lot of people just play the 3 Us and the 1 Ego is because you can play this again and search off of it to get the Ego. And with Zephyros, in a lot of builds, you can also bounce this, get the Zephyros, so you can discard it for his third party, and then get another search off. Next, to Hunting Ground. I'm siding with a Hunting Ground, just because I wanted to not see this as much. I can see it when I side him because I can deal with heavy back row enforced cards like Royal Decree, Vanities, and stuff like that. So there's only why there's 2 in the main deck. There's also 2 in the main deck because I'm also playing 1 Divine Wind of Mist Valley, and this is just to abuse Harpie Dancer and her effect to bounce herself or another wind monster, so I can touch some of the wind monster on board and then go into plays with Phantasmal Dragon. 1 Elegant Egotist because I'm already running the triple sign, like I said, and this only gets Harpie Lady herself. So Harpie 1, 2, 3, and Cyber, and the original Harpie Lady is targets. But Harpie Queen, Harpie Dancer, Harpie Harpies, and Harpie Chandler are Harpie Lady water on the field and graveyard. So you can activate this water on board and then get more plays so you can go into Exceed monsters. My next card is Raigeki, just for field clearance, and 1 instant fusion because I'm running Gordon. And I decided to drop Dark Hole. For my traps, Triple Hysteric Party. This is pretty much Harpie's OTK card. One of the best OTK cards that Harpie has. Currently, right now, because we're so excited, we have Harpie's Featherstorm in, well, that has been announced as being printed as a card, which in most sense we have another card to search for his deck sign, but in optimal use, we will be seeing a lot of Harpie's Featherstone because it can protect our Harpie's effect. So when we bring it back for this and we want to start using Chandler or Dancer to do their abilities, Featherstone can protect them. And I'm going to be making a mock. I'm actually going to start testing Harpie's Featherstorm as soon as I possibly can, so that I can get deck lists for you guys, or a mock-up deck profile like that with Featherstorm. But Hysteric Party is pretty much our return from this dimension. We put all of our Harpie ladies on board. Queen, Dancer, Chandler, and Harpies. Like I said, our Harpie lady water on the field of graveyard, so this works with it and getting them onto the board. 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. I love this card with Harpies because if you have Harpie's Hunting Ground, flip this, your opponent's forced to set their spells. You pop their spells with your Harpie ladies. And there isn't much of a role to play. You can easily shut down Pendulum decks with this because they can't play their skills. And with a few monsters in my extra deck, I pretty much can continue to have this card on board and not be worried about it getting destroyed. 2 Ultimate Providence. This is pretty much just a good discard, similar to Divine Wrath, only it's more of a solemn strike, because you can discard a monster, a spell, or a trap when one of those cards are being used by your opponent, and you can negate their activation, destroy them, so you can get pretty much a good negation effect. It's actually, if you're using like a monster or a spell, you can drop Hysteric Sign, or you can drop Harpie Harpies, and then get their effects off their main phase. Breakthrough Skill, pretty much a good pop target when you don't want to pop your opponent's back row or your opponent has no back row. Outside of that, you can stop a lot of little cards, especially monsters that want to hit the board and use their effects off. For my one-ofs, I'm rocking 1 Vanities, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Bottomless, and 1 Treacherous, which I've explained to you guys when I get to my extra, which I will now. The extra deck is pretty much self-explanatory. Triple Lightning Chidori, because they work well with every wind attribute deck, and with Harpies, especially if you're playing anti-spell, this becomes a really good dreadlock card to your opponent. And with Harpie Lady 1, they'll become big beaters. So you get like a 24 to 27 beater out of this. 25 to 27 beater. Because if you have 3 Harpie ones in this inventory, you're practically swinging for. You're practically going to swing for games. That's impossible. So I'm rocking the triple Chidori. I'm rocking 1 Phantasmal Dragon. Normally with Divine Wind I run 2, but I just wanted to make the 1 up because I know eventually I won't have to. I can bounce it back with Harpie Dancer, and then I can just make it again and just swing at my opponent directly. It can protect my Harpie monsters from being targeted by card effects, which is really good at a lot of points when I want to protect my Harpie monsters, like especially Chandler, so that she can't be affected by my opponent's stuff. 1 Emerald, pretty much for the Pot of Avarice effect. If I was running Harpie Lady, the original Harpie Lady, I could use his effect to detach and then special summon her and then go into more Exceed play. Castell, who's just a staple in any deck that spams Rainforest. Ice Beast 0, fine for a Winged Beast. She's pretty much skill drain to your opponent's side of the field. For every face-up card on the board, she'll gain an additional 300 attack. So she can make herself a 20. Practically, the highest I've made her is a 4,300 beater, and she's taking out some pretty powerful opponents. And her effect does last to your next standby phase. For those who like it, because that comes in handy a lot. 1 Dweller to deal with graveyard effects. Cowboy for the last bit of burn. 1 Trap Tricks Rafflesia. I do side a Treacherous, in case anyone's wondering, but for the main deck, I can swap in Treacherous or Bottomless or whatever. But that's pretty much what Rafflesia is. A really good first turn defense, and then you can bait out a lot of your opponent's stuff and then take it out. 1 Korrigorgon, the anti-luminescent knight, to pretty much redirect a lot of my opponent's cards from the board, so that like I can protect my anti-spell fragrance and have my hysteric sign get destroyed, or I can like protect some of my monsters and have them not be affected by everything, especially Valor, because Valor can be an annoyance. So making Korrigorgon, I can redirect Valor and protect my Harpie Chandler or my Harpie Dancer. 1 Heartland Draco, similar to Harpie's pet, it can attack directly while I control a face-up spell. It can't be targeted for an attack, so it's pretty much a good defensive wall. 1 101 Silent Honor Arc, 1 Giant Hand, and Norden, because that is my my instant fusion target. So that's pretty much the deck in a nutshell. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for more. This is Extreme, signing out. Take care.